Hi everyone, welcome to Anmol Power BI Corner and wish you all a very happy new year. So today in this video, I will talk about how I will learn Power BI in 2025 if I have to learn it from scratch. I will be sharing the key topics like what we have to cover while learning Power BI, and at the end of this video, I will share my top 5 favorite resources. So keep watching. And if you are new to this channel, then let me give you a quick intro about myself. My name is Anmol Malvi and currently I am working as a data analyst with 2+ years of experience. Now let's get started. So let's assume that I have zero knowledge of Power BI and I have to start from the very beginning. So what will be my first step? What I will do is firstly I will just directly go to Microsoft App Store and install the Power BI app, Power BI desktop app. Why directly installing it? Because let's relate it from our real life. We usually install so many apps from Play Store in our mobile. Do we go to documentation of that app, like how to use it, or do we go for the tutorial of that app? No, right? What we do is we explore it by our own. So the same thing applies here. We have to I will install that app and I will explore it. I will go through the various views options available. Like I will just randomly see what are the things available within that app. Why this? Because whenever you learn, if you go through the documentation, which we will discuss in the further steps, or if you go to the video course, then when you see that those things in the tutorial or documentation, then you can start relating to what you actually seen in that app. So this will definitely help you. You can give it a try. Firstly, install the app and explore it. Then moving ahead, my second step will be going through some documentation. So if you can simply go to Google and search for Microsoft Power BI documentation, then you will come across the official documentation provided by Microsoft. So we can simply explore it. I will not say just go through complete end-to-end documentation because it will be a lot of theoretical, which I will not recommend. You have to do some practical part with that too, though there are labs available within those. But firstly I will recommend you to go through few initial part of the documentation, like what is Power BI, why it is introduced, and what are the key features and key components of Power BI, so that you will get basic knowledge of Power BI. So this will be my second thing, like exploring the documentation. Moving ahead, my third thing is I will pick a video resource from where I can learn about it. Why I am saying a video resource? Because you can see like how to do thing. If you can read it and if you can see it, there is a big difference between it. Whatever we see, we generally recognize it later, we can remember it later. So I will if you can choose a course. If you can purchase, then I will be sharing the resources at the end of this video. You can buy a course, or if you want to learn it for free, you can simply go to YouTube and search for end-to-end Microsoft Power BI tutorial. There are so many playlists available. There are so many 10 or 12 hours full length video available, so you can choose any one of it. It's totally up to you. So just start with any single resource. Don't go for multiple resources, like I will follow this tutor also, I will follow this one, and I will follow this one too. Start with someone, at least follow 10 or 12 videos if you are going through the playlist, and if you are following any full length videos, then at least learn for 1 hour of it. So start with a single resource. Don't go for look into the multiple options. Just start and follow whatever they are teaching you in the first part, so that you can explore the things by firstly from the tutorial, and then side by side do the hands-on. So second thing is the following a complete end-to-end tutorial. And then now let's discuss what are the key topics and in which way I will cover if I have to learn. So firstly, after installing and exploring the Power BI desktop app, what I will do is I will open the app and explore the interface of it, like what are the various views available, what are the different options available, what are the various panes available within that Power BI desktop app. After completing it, I will move toward exploring the get data feature, because first step whenever you are working on any project is importing the data. So firstly what I will do is I will explore the get data button. It contains 100+ connectors, but we usually don't have to explore all of them. at the beginning level, you can just select Excel, text file, JSON file, and SQL Server. This will be sufficient. And this is the second thing which I will cover, which is importing the data. Once I import the data, then the next step is the cleaning the data and transforming it. And for that, in Power BI, we use Power Query Editor, which is a built-in part of Power BI desktop app. So my third thing is learning all the concepts of Power Query Editor. There are so many steps available, like removing columns or rows, and duplicating columns, merging table, appending tables, and pivoting and pivoting. So there are so many like major topics available which you have to cover. Then these three things is covered. Next step is when we load the data into model, we have to perform the data modeling. So for that, you have to learn about the relationships, like what are the different kind of relationships available, and you also have to learn about the schemas like star schema and snowflake schema. So this is my fourth thing, which is learning about the data modeling. And once all these things is covered, my data is ready for the analysis. Then I will learn about the DAX. So what is DAX? These are the like various formulas, DAX formulas available, using which you can create measures or you can create calculated columns. So my next step will be learning about DAX. There are so many types of aggregation formulas available, time intelligence formulas available. So you have to cover at least basic of all these different type of formulas. So then you have to learn about the difference between measures and calculated columns. So in this way, your data cleaning part is covered, data modeling part is covered, and data analysis part is covered. Now the main thing remaining is the reporting part. What usually happen is whenever someone new start learning Power BI, they see some exciting dashboards and thumbnails on YouTube and just start creating that report. What happens is those reports generally contain dummy data. It is already cleaned. It hardly use one or two tables, and the main focus is on creating the exciting dashboard. But in that thing, all these previous topics which we have discussed will get vanished. So I will recommend you to firstly cover all the topics which we just discussed before, and then finally came to that reporting part. And in the reporting part too, firstly you have to learn what visual we have to use at what time, because we cannot use pie chart everywhere or we cannot use line chart everywhere. So you have to learn like the importance of the chart, like at what time we can use which chart, and then you have to follow some best practices. You can search it, like how many colors we can use in our dashboards. It usually between 3 or 4. Then where we can place the KPI. So these are few basic things which you have to cover. And once your reporting part is done, then the final part you have to cover is Power BI services. And for that you will need a business ID or a college ID. You cannot activate the Power BI services with your personal account. So you have to create an account on Power BI services. Then you have to create workspace. You have to learn about the various roles available there, how you can share the reports, what are the various licenses. Then you can learn about the schedule refresh thing. So these are few things which you have to cover as at the very basic level. But if you want to go for bit intermediate level, then you can learn about the row level security, object level security, and you can also learn about the calculation groups. And there are so other topics. I will create a separate video on what are the topics which you have to cover. If you are interested, then drop a comment. I will surely create it. So in this way, firstly you have to learn Power BI, explore Power BI desktop. Then you have to cover the data cleaning part, data transformation, which we usually do using Power Query Editor. Then you have to load the data into model and perform the data modeling. Once it is done, then you have to analyze the data. So for that you have to learn the DAX measures and calculated columns, and then the reporting part, and at last how you can share the reports. So these are the end-to-end topics which you have to cover to get Excel in Power BI. And now coming to the final part of this video, like what are my favorite top 5 favorite resources from where I will learn. So these are just resources which I followed. You can explore. There are so many other options also available, so you can explore that. But for me, like if I have to go for purchasing a course, then I will recommend, or what I used is the Maven Analytics course, which is available on Udemy. They have also their site, but what I purchased it on Udemy. So they have like complete end-to-end tutorial. They have provided some task too, and they also have project. So if you want to purchase the course, then you can check out the Maven Analytics course. And for YouTube, if you want to learn it for free, then you can check out Pawan Lalwani sir Power BI end-to-end playlist, or you can also check out the Code Basics channel. They also have a playlist for Power BI. So from there you can learn Power BI. Then moving ahead, if you want to learn more about DAX, then you can check the Kerbal or Kerbal Tax Fridays videos. There is one channel, or you can try out the SQL BI also. So these you can use to learn more about DAX. And the final part is how you can like create project from where you can find it. So the final resources I will recommend, you have to participate in data challenges. There are so many data challenges available in the market, but for an example, you can check out the Code Basic Resume challenge, and you can also check out the Maven Analytics challenge. So what happen in this challenge are, they provide a sample project every month, and you have to provide your solution like whatever you have created, and then they select few like best project, or they recognize you. So you will get featured on their websites or on their pages. So it will also help you in boosting your profile engagement or showcasing your projects. So these are my few resources which I have followed while learning Power BI. And if you want to know anything else about Power BI, if you have any other question, then you can surely drop it into the comment, and don't forget to subscribe the channel. And if you want to connect with me, then I have provided the link for my LinkedIn profile. You can send me a request, and if you want to connect for a one-on-one call, then you can connect on TopMate. The link is in the description. Thank you for watching.